Hello. Today I'm going to be writing a letter to my friend in Hiragana. We had a small little bet that I would be able to write him a small letter in Hiragana. And this is really just a test to see how hard it is to actually learn a language. Even in such a small context, I see videos everywhere saying, learn Hiragana in one day, or the Hiragana alphabet's easy to learn. There's over 80 characters in the Hiragana alphabet, I'm pretty sure. So right now, I'm breaking down Konnichiwa. Ko is the swirl, ni is the line with two eyes, and then there's an N there. Now, what I just wrote was the Hiragana wa. Now, I recently just learned, today actually, that Konnichiwa is an incomplete sentence. So when written, it needs to be written with a different wa. I believe it's the kanji wa, but I can't make any promises on that. But we'll get into it a little deeper. Now we're going to write friend. Now if you go on Google Translate, tomodachi is friends. But I'm pretty sure everywhere else I've seen it, it's friend. So tomodachi, we start with the to, which is like a weird Y that bends. And then the mo, I'm gonna outline the toe. And then the mo. And I'm gonna assign these guys values, and I'll do it with konnichiwa after, just so that the sounds are highlighted. So how I go about doing everything is by highlighting the different sounds, because each sound is a character and I want to separate as many characters as I can. So I go around by separating the characters, and after I'm done separating the characters, I try to make flashcards. Me personally, I make flashcards and I find the characters and the sounds I've been accustomed to, and I practice them. Now later in this video you'll see that I'm going to have problems remembering, but that's okay. And so we start with the ko, which is the spinning circle. N is its own letter or member of the alphabet. And then we have ni, chi, and then wa. But again, this wa is part of the hiraganan wa, which would be incorrect. It would be like saying, as I understand, it would be like saying today, where with this correct hanging, with the square. With the square, we're actually saying as for today. So it becomes a complete sentence. So instead of us saying hello or hi, it would be as for today or hello, but in reference of today. And I'm not sure if that has to do with the relationship of hiragana and kanji. So now I'm going to ask my friend, how are you doing? O genki desu ka? O genki desu ka? So I knew how to spell konnichiwa and tomodachi, but just a few moments before making this video, I had a rough draft, and in that video I was having the hardest time remembering the figures. So this is O, that's an N, so we're missing the GE right now. I had a very hard time remembering GE. And that's ki, O genki, but we have no ge. And then we have the su, and then we have the ka. So I'm having a hard time doing it, so I am just going for which one comes first. And now I'm going to go down to my response, which is just Genki Des, which is very nice because with it being just Genki Des, I'm able to just copy the most of it. I missed the DE, Missed the DE. And now we're going to go, okay. And we're going to get our bye ready. Now, sayonara has a different context from other Japanese words. I'm going to butcher this one. Ikikimaru. Ikikimaru. That means, so that would be a more common response, where I will go and come back, where sayonara is, I'm not going to be seeing you for the rest of the day. So, even with sayonara, I had a problem. I made a completely different letter by having that line go straight through. And now we went sa, yo, na, ra. And that is sayonara. So we need to still find the g and the des. G, des. And here we are. Question mark. Now, what I noticed is that sometimes I'm going to need a long time to figure out what the letter is. But I can remember it, but I don't really know how I remember it. That's the problem. And tomorrow, I'm going to be writing the letter. So, I'm going to have to keep practicing more throughout the night. But, as we are here, I put the question mark because I wasn't sure if I was correct. So I have O genki desu ka, genki desu ka, and then sayonara. And now I'm actually going to flip it over. I flipped the page over without showing. And I'm going to actually write the letter. So, ko, ni, chi, special wa, and I forget the T. To, mo, da, chi. So, hello friend. Konnichiwa tomodachi. I sound like Borat. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa tomodachi. And then we have the O, gen, and I believe we're going to forget ki. We remembered ki. Okay, fantastic. And again, I don't know what recesses in my mind allow this to happen, but it's pretty sick because once you get going, you really get going. And then we have the O genki des. And I decided to keep going down there. Gen. We're going to spell genki down here. And now we're going to have to look. Are we going to spell des? Or we spell, oh, wrong word. We spelled D-E S-U. And now all we have to say is sayonara. O genki desu ka? I do say it odd. O genki desu ka? O genki desu ka? And then sayonara. I always do the saw wrong. I don't know how to do saw properly. I'll look at the picture a million times and I just won't get it. Okay, so we wrote our letter and we're ready to go. So, konnichiwa tomodachi. O genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Sayonara. And for all you viewers, sayonara. Hey guys, so I'm just watching the end of the video, and I actually screwed up in this video a little bit. I wrote that the ki was actually the ge. G, gen. So, I did screw up making this video, and that shows just how easy it is to screw up hiragana. So, keep that in mind, and keep practicing when you can, okay? The more errors that we have, the more successes that we can overcome.